You know what they say, man, when life rips, steal $20 million. Let's talk movie. And today, The Rip. Starring Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, you have this team of cops. So they like to go for illegal money. You know, you have drugs, you have tobacco, firearms. They like to go for the money. So they get a tip about a rip, which basically means that there's illegal money. And something about this rip seems fishy. The smelly smell that smells smelly. And they get this tip after one of their own is killed in the line of duty. So now someone among this team has killed our friend, one of our own. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, whether they're in a movie together or not, never really do bad work. I know a lot of people don't like Ben Affleck, but I kind of do. He's cool with me. And it was nice in this movie to kind of see him have somewhat of like a Batman car chase. Movies like this where something's fishy, it's always hitting you like you're looking at all the variables. Situations like this have so many uncontrollable, unpredictable variables that you, the viewer, have to try and pick together to see if you can figure out who's the bad one. With all that investigating, every choice has an impact, whether it's deliberate, incidental, or just unavoidable. With tropes like these where there is a killer and we have to figure out if it's within our own, I love how they tackle that trope involving like, are we the good guys? Who is truly the bad apple that killed one of our own? I heard that this was a Netflix thing, but now it's kind of annoying me. Why is it that Netflix feels the need to briefly remind you about the plot for 18 different times? I'm not going to take credit for finding this out. I saw a TikTok by Covert Film. Go check them out. That's mind-boggling to me, though, because you're telling me that you have such little faith in the Netflix viewer's brain to just lock in for at least 5 minutes to get a basic preface of the plot. But they're like, no, it's 20 million. And they went off with it. Are you crazy? We're stealing $20 million. No one's going anywhere because we have $20 million. Hey, so you want to try and steal that $20 million? I get it. It's a lot of money. I think Netflix needs to give their audience a little bit more credit. I would say that the dialogue is iffy, but I think it goes back with this Netflix point. I think they have to make room constantly to remind people about the plot and then go into what they actually want to do in this story. It's frustrating because you see when the light switches between Netflix and then the actual production. I will say though, this movie did do a good job at blending all the different twists and plot points together to help us unravel it. And to me, I love that because it was like The Rip meets Knives Out. So this is like, who took The Rip? The Knives Out edition. Slap that on there, you got Knives Out 4. Except no Benoit Blanc. Stealing 20 million, now she's gonna be a civilian. I have way too much fun being Benoit Blanc. Though on a serious note, they do very well with those subtle details and even keeping the camera on certain points to let you know this is gonna be significant later down the line. Even their beginning didn't make sense to me until the story progressed, and then it showed me why it was important. Movies that are formulated like this, that sort of detail is especially important. And I feel like with The Rip, they did that on a casual level. Though I will say the twist towards the end, well done. Because just when you think all the cards, all the tricks are on the table, there's still one up their sleeve. The action is pretty minimal for a cop story, but they kind of save it more for the end of the second act going into the main finale. The runtime ain't half bad. It's a solid 2 hours. And to me, The Rip is one of those like perfect dad movies, like guns, drama, shooting, beer, hell yeah. Eagles soaring overhead and the flag is just waving on. The Rip is a solid cop action drama that anybody who likes those dad-like movies where you're just on the couch with your pops and they're just like, want to watch a movie? Well, let's check the channels. This is one of those movies for you. I want to hear from you. Did you see The Rip, or are you going to see The Rip? Put it down in the comments below. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace!